a sound from their mother, they all go quiet. The discretion of this family of long-eared owls makes them invisible. Only 3 of the 5 eggs have prospered. The rookies are hungry. And they have asked for food just as a predator was passing. But the danger has not yet passed. The young fox is following his mother in an absent-minded manner. In turn, he risks falling prey to other animals. These young ones still have a lot to learn. The woodlands of Mediterranean Europe, a unique habitat. Life flows in a surprising manner in this Eden of biodiversity. So that the life cycle can continue, a new generation must learn to make their way. And this is no easy matter. Some must make their way alone. Others will be helped until the end. But now they have something in common. They are rookies in an adventure which has only just begun. Rookies, my first days in life. An old abandoned farm is now the home of the silent barn owl. She is resting after having been very busy for over a month. The little barn owls have come into the world. Watched over by their mother, they huddle together alongside a well-stocked larder. Night falls. A peculiar sound announces the arrival of the father. He has been hunting for several nights to store up food for the chicks. It is common for the young to be of different sizes. This is because several days pass between the laying of the first egg and the last. But something is worrying the mother barn owl. One of the chicks has been very weak since birth. Late autumn mornings are wet on the Iberian Peninsula. Dew pervades the whole environment. A wasp spider. Motionless, it awaits the first rays of the sun to be able to move. Its spiral-shaped trap is almost ready. It is best to shake it a little to get rid of the water drops. The silk factory is set in motion. An unwary animal has fallen into its snare. A new predator comes on the scene, armed with convincing arguments. The spider fears the worst. But surprisingly, the mantis ignores it. She has just laid her eggs and is too weak. "60 days have passed since the mantis constructed its ooteca, or egg sac. Over 200 baby insects begin to spread out and search voraciously for food. They must be quick, or they will be devoured by their sibling. The small mantises are cannibals, and their first lesson in life is a very hard one to learn. Salamanders are amphibians which do not lay eggs. They are ovoviviparous, giving birth to live young. Although they live on land, they move to find water in which to expel their babies. The larvae are aquatic. They are born with gills, so they can breathe underwater until their lungs develop. Then they will leave the water to face their adult life. If they make it. The young live in an ecosystem inhabited by strange creatures. The little salamanders seem to have no fear. They are extremely predatory and are very hungry. Here, they are the dangerous ones. Another curious survival strategy is that of the Iberian spadefoot toad. Its metabolism helps it to accumulate large reserves of energy when it begins to develop. The larvae reach an enormous size. These tadpoles are masters of adaptation. When there is a drought, they accelerate their development to become adults as soon as possible. Many die in the attempt. They have begun their metamorphosis. During the next 3 months, their bodies will undergo amazing changes. Changes which attract the attention of hungry enemies. This young adult has managed to complete its transformation. Far from growing, its size has been reduced by half. This is another adaptive mechanism which will help it to survive on land. In the marshes of Doñana National Park, the first rays of sunlight announce the start of frenzied activity. The variety of water birds which coexist here is spectacular. Today, many greet the sun for the first time, such as this young great-crested grebe. The baby whiskered terns give their parents a lot of work. After wintering in Africa, this species forms large colonies in marshes. The chicks have insatiable appetites. Here, brotherly feelings are scarce. The young compete for each piece of prey without holding back. In just over 20 days, those which survive will leave the nest on the way to their adult stage. The kingfisher begins its courtship. Near the bush where they met, the pair's romance has blossomed. The first few days are the toughest for the chicks. As they are born without feathers, they need their mother's protection. Their parents strive to provide them with fresh fish. The impressive speed and precision with which they fish allow them to satisfy their young. The chicks grow very fast and clamor for more and more food. In a short time, they are almost as large as their parents, whose work gets harder. When will these hulking birds leave the nest? In the woodlands of the north of the Iberian Peninsula, life goes on at a slower pace. With spring running on, the nuthatch makes use of an abandoned nest, while her mate lays in stocks of food. The female narrows the entrance hole with mud to keep out intruders. Her chicks will have a safe place in which to grow up. On the riverbanks, the dragonflies are emerging. Someone is watching them closely. It is a young Iberian emerald lizard, a great predator in these waters. Too difficult for a novice. But suddenly its luck changes for the better. A golden-ringed dragonfly has just come out of its exoskeleton. It cannot move. It needs the rays of sunlight to become active. Until it pumps its bodily fluid, it will not be able to fly. An agonizing countdown to life or death. The lizard cannot make up its mind. And in nature, animals pay for their inexperience very dearly. A common buzzard puts an end to the lizard's hunting to feed its own young. The wheel of fortune smiles on the chick. This wood provides shelter for a great variety of birds in the breeding season. The golden oriole is careful to feed each hungry mouth the same amount of food. Hygiene is essential during the breeding season. The blackbird moves excrements away from the nest to avoid attracting the attention of predators. With so much to do, some choose to work alternate shifts with their mates. The cooperative breeding of the azure-winged magpie can be observed only on the Iberian Peninsula. The couple are assisted by other members of the colony. This helps them to nest successfully. A minor revolution has broken out in the golden oriole's nest. The chicks have become so large that they no longer fit in the nest. They are now teenagers and want to be independent. After a hard night's hunting, the mother barn owl is exhausted. As she gives warmth to her young, she is still worried. Although she strives to look after them all, the difference in their sizes unbalances how the food is shared out. The weakest chick has worsened. He must buck up, or he will not survive. It is siesta time in the tree of the long-eared owl family. But the mother is still awake. Concealed by her camouflage, she observes the slightest movement. Something arouses her curiosity. A fine prey, but perhaps too large. Another movement. Now this is better. The chicks are given their first hunting lesson. Night is falling in the old barn. As the days have passed, the chicks have undergone an important change in their plumage. This means they are becoming adults. This is the secret which will make the chicks the stealthiest hunters in the world. The structure of their feathers means they fly more silently, and that makes them among the most lethal predators in nature. The impatient young fight over the prey the adults bring them. These chicks devour more than 100 rodents each week, but the share-out is not proportional. Backward in its development, the weakest chick continues to cling to life. On the moor, life goes on peacefully. The young hoopos are ready to leave the nest. But as in all families, there is always one sibling who finds it harder to leave home. The most affectionate brothers and sisters are those of the little owl. They have grown, and their parents now have extra work outside the nest. When they come of age, games and exercises make up their usual routine. Until they take their first flight. In autumn, the berries of the strawberry trees are becoming ripe. Their red color makes them tempting at this time of the year. Their leaves hold another small miracle. These are the eggs of the two-tailed pasha butterfly. The larvae are beginning to hatch. Their first meal is the covering of the egg itself. Then they devour the leaves of the strawberry tree until they increase their initial weight 10,000 times. Finally, the first stage is culminated, and metamorphosis begins. The storms awaken the prince of the forest, the Iberian imperial eagle. It is endemic to the Iberian Peninsula and bows to no one in its dominions. During the breeding season, it defends its territory with particular zeal. Woe betide him who dares enter its private hunting estate. From the nest, the heir pays attention to the elegant maneuvers of his mother, receiving an exquisite education as befits his royal status. The kingfisher family is still very busy. The young have abandoned the nest, but they still need help from their parents, who are giving them fishing master classes and continue to feed them, or at least try to. In the strawberry trees, the miracle finally comes about. The two-tailed pasha emerges, transformed into a spectacular multicolored creature. The small long-eared owls have grown. Today they are embarking upon their first adventures beyond their tree. But until they dominate the hunting techniques, they will continue to depend on their parents. Fortunately, the smallest of the barn owls has managed to make good. Like her brothers and sisters, she has become a magnificent adult bird. After one last look at her old home, she launches herself on her new life. We all start out as rookies on the great journey of life. Clumsy, naive, extremely dependent. Fortunately, nature produces survival experts who transmit their knowledge from generation to generation, so that the cycle of life can continue.